Are you like me and you just love changing up your wardrobe for the season?
Shein has an exchange program where you could sell back all your old Shein clothes that you no longer want.
We're giving our clothes even longer life through Shein Exchange.
Whether you are looking to refresh your closet or looking for a fresh fit for your next vacation, it's time to sell, shop, and slay with Shein Exchange.
Shein is one of the most recognizable names in global fast fashion, known for their cheap prices, trend cycles, and social media dominance. Haul culture has driven its viral appeal, with influencers regularly showcasing dozens of new outfits in a single post. In 2022, Shein launched the Shein Exchange program, a resale platform designed to encourage its consumers to buy and sell secondhand Shein clothing. The initiative was launched as part of Shein's corporate sustainability communication strategy. Operating within the corporate sector, Shein aimed to position itself as a brand responding to environmental concerns and growing consumer demand for ethical and environmentally responsible consumption. The platform allowed customers to resell their second-hand Shein clothing, suggesting an effort to extend product lifespan and reduce waste. However, despite the aspirational messaging, the initiative didn't have the intended impact on customers. Shein continued to produce thousands of new items daily while marketing on platforms like TikTok and Instagram, the same places where influencer fashion hauls made overconsumption desirable. Looking at Shein Exchange through the lens of the TERS test, several ethical issues become clear. The initiative claimed to promote sustainability, but Shein didn't share any real data on how much waste it reduced. It also continued with its high-volume production practices, which contradict its messaging. The campaign didn't seem to come from a place of genuine care and utilised greenwashing techniques to reduce public criticism rather than actually reducing environmental harm. It favoured short-term consumer satisfaction while excluding the ethical effects of their unsustainable business model on the environment and their workers. By using phrases like refresh your wardrobe, the initiative encouraged overconsumption, just framed in a way that sounded environmentally friendly. These concerns also relate to 4 classic ethical dilemmas. Shein stayed loyal to its fast fashion model while avoiding transparency about environmental impact. The campaign encouraged individuals to make small changes, such as reselling clothes, but overlooked the broader impact of the fast fashion industry's collective harm to the environment. It focused on short-term brand reputation, rather than making lasting changes to actually become a sustainable company. The platform was offered as a small symbolic gesture without actually addressing the real damage caused by the company's overall business model. Shein framed Shein Exchange as a people-first solution, yet its strategy followed an inside-out approach masquerading as outside-in. While outside-in communication begins with stakeholder values, Shein's campaign was driven by internal reputation goals and only framed as consumer-centric. The real objective? Redirect criticism and boost trust without actually changing the production model. Promoting sustainability on platforms saturated with fashion hauls added another contradiction. Influencer marketing on TikTok and Instagram fueled trend-based throwaway culture, the very behaviour sustainability efforts should challenge. These platforms and influencer marketing encourage short-term, impulsive consumption cycles, including massive hauls and impulse buying. The use of these channels to promote the sustainable practices were contradictory and inconsistent with the sustainability strategy. In terms of public accountability, Shein's communication also failed to engage with the public sphere. Instead of fostering open dialogue, it adopted a one-way storytelling approach. There were no data disclosures, no stakeholder consultations, only a clear, curated message. This form of narrative control over dialogue undermines the transparency and trust. So what did Shein Exchange really offer? On the surface, Shein Exchange was presented as a positive step towards ethical consumption, offering a way for consumers to reduce fashion waste and adopt sustainable behaviours. But in practice, it provided minimal change while reinforcing a brand identity built on speed, volume, and disposability. From a communication ethics perspective, the campaign raised concerns not only about message authenticity, but also about the use of sustainability as a branding tool. It illustrated how strategic storytelling can create the illusion of progress, while leaving the company's core business practices fundamentally unchanged. This case illustrates the growing disparity between what brands claim and their actual actions, highlighting how sustainable messaging can be leveraged more as a marketing strategy than genuine ethical behaviour.